When I was a little boy, about 9 or 10, I already wanted to become a monk. I saw the picture of the Buddha on a Buddhist magazine. He was sitting on the grass, very peaceful, very happy, and I wanted to be like him. So I was told that if you want to become a Buddha, maybe the easiest way is to practice as a monk. And that dream did not come true until I was 16. I was allowed by my father, my mother to ordain as a novice monk. And you have to spend many months in the temple and learning to chant, to sit, to breathe, to work, to carry the water. There's no running water at that time. There's no electricity at that time in my temple. And I enjoyed very much the time I was a novice. I had many novice brothers, and we had a lot of fun together. And the book they gave us to study and train as novice has a very beautiful name, Stepping into Freedom. That's the title of the book. There are 10 precepts and mindfulness trainings of a novice. And each precept, if you practice, gives you a kind of freedom. So if you practice 10 precepts of a novice, you have 10 kinds of freedom. It is the practice of the precepts that allow you to have freedom. Suppose you practice the precept on not drinking alcohol, using drugs. When you are addicted to drugs and alcohol, you lose your freedom. You don't have freedom anymore. You are under the rule, the domination of drugs and alcohol. But if you practice that precept, not using alcohol and drugs, you are free. And if you are not free, not only you are addicted to drugs and alcohol, but you may be pushed to steal in order to have the money to buy drugs. So you lose, without one freedom, you lose another freedom. So keeping the precept not stealing can give you another kind of freedom, because stealing you can get into prison. Killing can put you in prison. So that is why the precepts, the mindfulness trainings are to guarantee your freedom. And that is why stepping to freedom is the practice of mindfulness trainings. Many friends are going to commit themselves to the practice of 5 mindfulness trainings tomorrow, and they will have a lot of freedom practicing the 5 precepts. And as a novice, you practice 10 precepts. And after 3 years, if you do well, and then you are allowed to receive full ordination as a bhikshu or a bhikshuni. And you know that monks and nuns, although they live simply, but they have a lot of time in order to practice and to serve other people. And we now have a program for the young people, 5-year monastic training and service. And you can live as a monk or a nun during 5 years. And during that time you practice, you train as a monk or a nun, and you help organizing retreat, and you help people to transform And after 5 years of being a monk or a nun, you might become a lay person again, or you might continue as a monk or a nun if you wish. In the world there is military service, and this is something much more pleasant to do. Spiritual service. In 5 years you can learn a lot, and you can help people. Thầy has many young students as monks and nuns. And one student of Thầy, she has only practiced as a novice for 2 years, but she is already able to help so many people. In the retreat in Mississippi, she conducted a discussion group, and she even proposed Dhamma names for those who are going to take the 5 mindfulness trainings, and they approved the proposal before they gave it to aspirants of the 5 mindfulness trainings. And 2 years of training as a monk or a nun, you can already serve and help people. And that's why young people should think about it. And there are many young Dhamma teachers in our midst, monks and nuns, and they have begun at the age of 12, at 13. Sooner than Thầy began at the age of 16. See. Thank you for your 4 questions. They are all very good questions that help us very much.